but I'm about to meet with a potential distributor, and we're gonna have coffee and talk about this business opportunity. All right, so here's the deal. The phone is just gonna be sitting on the table. I'm not gonna be able to look at your questions or anything like that. All right, y'all? So if you want to listen in, feel free to listen in. Y'all can answer each other's questions because I'm not gonna be looking at my phone. Obviously, I'm gonna be looking at good. Oh my gosh, the boys are wonderful. It's okay. You're good. What do you have it?
Tea. Got an oatmeal kind of bowl. It's pretty good.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, how you been? Good. Did you guys have good holidays?
Uh-huh.
Did I see you right before Christmas? Yeah, it was right around Christmas, wasn't
Yeah.
it? With the Whole Foods. Oh my gosh. So, what have you been thinking? What have you been up to?
I was at the bridal convention.
Who are you going for?
I was just wearing dresses for
You were modeling?
fashion,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. I thought, I was like, wait, are you shopping?
And I saw a booth, one of your booths, and I was like, I know how, and they were like, yeah, put your name down, and we'll give you a call. And I think that's funny because you called me,
Yeah.
or you messaged me over Facebook. But yeah, I don't know.
Have you been thinking about it more? And what's leading you?
I think honestly, just making money on the side of school.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like such a I know it's a very it's a heavy job, so that's why I just don't know if I can handle it or not yet.
Right.
So I don't know. What do you think?
So I say that whatever time that you have, if you can, let's say you only have 15 minutes a day. If you took that 15 minutes and you focused it solely on, okay, what can I do in this 15 minutes? Can I post to social media? Can I text a few friends to see if they wanted to do a party or come try a wrap? Even if you had just 15 minutes a day, you could choose to do something with that 15 minutes. There's a girl who started this business while she was in college. Super busy, but she hit my rank as a presidential diamond at the age of 19 while working her business solely from her phone only. Yeah, 19. And all she wanted to do was have a tiny bit of extra money on the side because she didn't have any money. She was a college student, like you. So she had no money, and so she did this purely from her phone, and she's presidential diamond. Her name is Courtney, and she's from a small town, actually right outside of where I used to live in Kansas City.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
I don't want to ask how much is she making now?
a presidential diamond on average makes $17,000 a month.
Oh my god.
You can pick your jaw back up. Yeah, so, but see, that's the thing. A lot of people, she only started so that she could earn a little bit of extra money each month. And when people start to earn extra money, they're only thinking a couple $100s a month. Nobody starts this because I'm like, oh, I want to make $17,000 a month.
Yeah.
Because one, you don't even believe that can be a reality yet. So she only started for a little bit of extra money because she's a broke college student. So that's the thing. It's if you want to make yourself an extra $300, $400, $500 a month, then the work that you put into that is going to be work for that much money. If you want to take your business further and hit the leadership rank of diamond and above, that work is going to require you to do a little bit more.
So, and that's basically because she got people under her?
She kept working. Yep. She shared the wraps with a lot of people. She enrolled people who also wanted to make money, so they went out and they worked their business as well. So that's how you build and grow, not only from your customers, but from the team that you start to build.
So what if, for example, I get a team under me, and they decide, not to do it anymore? Does that fall from me, or am I still safe with their additionals? Do you know what I'm saying?
So as long as you have a working team, your check will continue to always go up. Now, let's say you have a team and then everybody decides never to do anything, then obviously your checks aren't going to be what they were, whereas when your team was working. But if you are constantly working, you see me every day on social media, I work every single day. But it's not work where I'm going to a job and I'm sitting down. You know, I go to lunch with friends. I come and have coffee with you.
Yeah.
That's
Awesome.
my work, right? So I work every day. But if you work every day, if you're building your business and letting people know that you have this opportunity, you have these products, and you're constantly building it consistently, that's something that'll help you grow. Because I haven't grown super fast. But that's one thing in my business is that I've always been super consistent, you know? I mean, I think you've seen that. Your mom has seen that because your mom was like, oh, I want to try this. But then she decided it wasn't for her, you know?
Well, I think she specifically signed up for me to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But at the time, I just don't think it was a good time for me.
Right.
But now, it's like, honestly, I'm working 3 days a week at my gym job.
Uh-huh.
Those hours are just
Which gym?
Body Fuel.
That's right. Uh-huh. Okay.
And I'm picking kids up from school and I'm watching them for a couple hours until their parents get home.
Yeah.
And that's it. And then I'm doing school, so I feel like I can handle it. But I think I would want to like almost shadow you, you know? If like that would be okay, like at parties and stuff.
Absolutely.
Because like I really like, here's my only issue is I don't think that I know a lot of people to be like saying, okay, let's have another party. Like I would want to like, you know, obviously go try to get other people, so I get more people involved.
And here's the thing. Everyone always feels that they have to know so many people in order to be successful at this. You don't. Because you're going to meet, it's just like when you graduated high school and you started college, you met more people because your network grew automatically. And then, like, once you started doing more modeling on the photography side, right, you met more people in that network that you didn't know before, so you kept expanding. Once you started your job at the gym, you met more people, right?
That's actually a perfect place to ask people.
I was thinking the same, but I
didn't even think about it. Oh my god.
Right? Because especially right now, everybody is working on those New Year's resolutions, and we're only 5 months from summer. So your network will grow. As you do life, your network grows because you're not a hermit. I mean, you know, there are some people who would rather be that way. I mean, I kind of am because I enjoy it, but I also force myself out there so I can meet people and so that I'm not a hermit. Because otherwise I'd be totally cool at home in yoga pants and and behind the computer. So, but your network will grow. And so when you do like your first party, and I will help you with your first couple of parties, by the way, you're not by yourself.
Okay.
So I will help you with those. It's not like, okay, Sam, okay, you do the presentation. So I will do your launch party, and then you can watch as many parties. Our training is amazing. You'll get a lot of support. So, and then that way, when you do that first party, when you're at your first party that I'll present for you, you invite a couple of your friends, and your mom, I'm sure, will invite a couple of her friends, with whom you probably know, a lot of her friends. But when you ask them to bring a friend along, might be people that you don't know. And then when you ask people to book parties, when you are at your parties, they will book a party. And then from there, this is how your network grows of people you don't know, because they will bring their friends. And that's how it grows. And if you keep sharing the product, whether you choose to do in-person parties or whether you choose to build just on social media, you will grow your circle. You'll grow your network from people that you don't know. Because right now you think that you only know so many people, but when you really sit down and think about it, you know a lot more people than you actually realize.
Yeah, that makes sense, honestly.
Yeah.
I didn't really think about it. I just thought I don't want to ask like my same friends, hey, come back to my party, come back to my party.
Yeah, exactly. Because, well, that's not going to do you any benefit either. But here's the thing, too, is that a lot of the people that you ask will tell you no repeatedly. They won't come to your first so many things. They won't pay attention to what you post online because they think that this is a fad. They think that this is like something that you're just throwing your hat out there to test it out, you know? I've been doing this, as you know now, like over 3 years now. It's been a little over 3 years, and I still get people to this day who I was sorority sisters with way back in college who just have now messaged me. Like, for example, yesterday, one of my sorority sisters messaged me who's never liked a single one of my It Works posts, who's never commented, never anything. She sent me a message asking me about the greens. After 3 years of doing this, and I went to college with her. So people will watch. And like you weren't ready then when your mom signed up and was thinking, oh, maybe this will be perfect for Sam to work under my name. But the timing wasn't ready for you then. Now you came forward because you felt the timing was a little bit better for you.
I feel like I'm kind of like more grown up too. So I do have the packet that came with it, like the box. I
Yeah.
still have that. Is that like a current thing, or but I need like a new one?
Is that the one from when Mom signed up?
Uh-huh.
There are still some things in there that you'll be able to utilize.
Okay.
Did you guys use the wraps? Please tell me you used the wraps.
Yes.
Okay, good. Because
Yeah.
those aren't good anymore. So there are still some things in there that you can use, but we'll need to get you signed up in your name so that it's official.
Official.
Yes. So when do you want to do this? Are you ready to get it? And then we can get you going and trained and get you baby steps into
What
this.
kind of training does it take?
You do it on your own. So I will give you these steps. Like, I'm here to help back you up and help support you, but I need to know too that you're going to put in, I want to match the effort that you put in. So if I say, okay, Sam, these are your videos, the training videos are in your back office. I want you to go through these videos. You don't have to do them all at once. I never did them all at once, but like a couple a day when you have time, you know, like when you are waiting for parents to get home to pick up their kids, you know, or whatnot, if you're not helping them with homework and stuff. When you have little bits of time, get on a computer and watch these little short videos. I have a training page, my team page on Facebook, so you can pop in there as you have time during the day and read some of the files, you know? So it's not like, okay, today from 8 to 5, we're going to be doing orientation. So a lot of it is on your time. So you'll be given like little, very specific assignments to do, and then you do that. And your first like 24 to 48 hours, I will give you a list of 10 things specifically to do, very, very short things to do that you can do and check off, but they're very task oriented, so you know that, okay, I've done this, I've done this, I've done this, okay? So that's what we'll work on.
Okay.
All right, honey, so let me get...
Is there like a specific time frame that I need to follow, like on getting people under me?
So you know what? My story, when I started, I actually didn't do anything with it for the first almost 90 days. So I actually missed out on the free product that I could have earned in my first 30 days, which I don't want you to miss out on because it's $120 worth of free product. If I could go back, I would definitely do it. Because once I realized I missed that, I enrolled like 10 loyal customers the next month.
Oh my God.
And this time is perfect because actually it's this time of the year, 3 years ago, when I finally started to work my business. Yes. And it like, even if you put just a little bit into it, but if you put it into it with a lot of intention and purpose, you can do so much. I remember my first real check, like my first month, I made nothing because I didn't do anything. But I remember the second check was like $55, and then my third check was like $250. And by my fourth check, I had a comma in my check. And that didn't count the cash that I made from wrapping people at parties. So that $120 in free products that you earn is a really big deal because you can use that to get wraps, to wrap people, to make cash. Okay? So I don't want you to miss that. So the things that I will train you on and coach you towards will be things so that you don't miss that. All right? All I ask is that you do the steps that I give you, even if it feels a little weird, even if it feels a little bit out of the norm for you. I give you these things because you probably don't know what to say yet on social media. So I'm giving you the pictures and the words to post, and you will go and share them. You'll go and post them as you, all right? Okay. Do they have a Wi-Fi password? Do you have it?
I didn't grab it.
Okay.
So I kind of have, I guess I'll just use the social media I have now.
Yeah.
After I have the people.
Exactly. Don't create a new Sam Rubush. Okay? This is a mistake that I see a lot of people make when they come into this industry. Is like they're like, oh, I don't want to bother my friends, so I'm going to create a new profile, and then if they want to see it, they can friend me. Don't do that because you're leaving yourself. I feel like that is such a disadvantage. It's like the people who are your friends who want to support you and cheer you on, they don't care. They won't care if you post a few things because I'm going to teach you to post in a way that's not annoying, that's not spam-like, because there are people who post to the point where I'm like, oh my gosh, are you serious?
Yeah.
And I actually I'm guilty of seeing that from people on my team even, you know, because they go overboard and they're a little overzealous, but there's a way to do it where you can still be who you are, but you are Sam, who now has this bigger dream and bigger vision for herself and is a businesswoman as well. So there's a fine line between those two areas, and I'll teach you that. Okay? All right.
These are all the steps that you're giving me?
Mm-hmm. You're gonna get this little bit of homework, and just know, give yourself some grace. It's a learning curve, right? So you're not gonna know everything all at once. I still don't know everything, and if I don't know something, I go and I look it up. So give yourself some grace. There's a learning curve. Just like when you start a new job, they give you like a 30-day, 60-day, 90-day period, you know. And this is a whole new arena, you know. Like you literally just opened a brand new business starting with $99, you know. So, and it's not something that.
So, how much money do I put into?
To start out, $99 plus shipping and tax to get your business builder kit.
Okay.
So the one that your mom got is a little outdated, so you're going to get the new business builder kit. Comes with a box of 4 wraps. We're going to save those 4 wraps so that we can do your launch party and invite a few people over, and then you'll have 4 wraps. If you don't have any more wraps and if more people want to wrap, they can buy my wraps, and then or you can buy more wraps. But I'll bring extra wraps. So don't feel that you can only invite like 5 people because you only have 4 wraps, okay? I want you to invite as many people as want to come, okay? And then on a monthly basis, what you're responsible for to be commission qualified each month is buying as little as like 2 boxes of wraps. So you're looking at about $100 a month into your business between the wraps or to be commission qualified. It doesn't always have to be wraps. If you want to use some of the supplements like your hair, skin, nails, defining gel, exactly, you can switch it up. But then too, you have your $20 a month in your website fee, all right? So that keeps your website up and running. We never have to update our websites. We don't ever have to do anything with that, thank goodness. But that also gives you your back office access as well, all right?
So $20 a month for that?
$20 a month for that. And then what the products that you use, as long as it's about 80 points of products each month, then that makes you commission qualified for the month. Let's say there's a month where you are a little bit tighter on your budget and such, and you weren't able to afford to buy 80 points worth of products. As long as you had enough customers on your team who combined, their orders combined, has at least 150 points in products, then you are commission qualified that way. Okay? And I know that's a lot of info to keep straight, but I will keep going over that. It depends on what you buy. So literally you could buy, for example, let me make my calculator, make sure I got this right. So like a box of wraps costs $59 and a container of greens is $33. That could be $92 worth of products. That's like one combination if you did a box of wraps and a container of greens.
Okay.
If you did a box of wraps plus defining gel, that's $104, for example.
And those are also points?
Okay. Yep, exactly. Okay, so a point is usually equivalent to $1, but for the box of wraps, for example, it costs us $59, but it's only 54 points for the packaging, whatever the reason. So, but yeah, so usually it's about a point per $1, so about $80, $90 worth of products.
Okay, so, and that's what I have to buy to give out to people at least?
Yeah, but you're not giving to people. You're going, yep, yeah, I was going to say, don't give away. Yes, but they are purchasing from you. And think about it this way, you know, like it's like if you walked into here, the coffee shop. You can't expect to walk in here and they don't have coffee to serve you. You are now going to open your doors to your business, and if you have wraps and you want people to try them and come to your parties, you want to have wraps for people to try. You don't have to carry inventory, thankfully. I always have like my wraps and my supplements that I use on hand, of course, but as long as you have like a box or 2 of wraps, then you have a way for people to try them and a way for you to continually make cash. And I always teach people, if you are wrapping, sharing the wraps with 8 people each month, for example, that's $200 in wrap cash. So if you're wrapping 8 people a month, that's $200 in cash. That's more than enough to cover your website fee and your monthly 80 points to order each month. So if you do that, you'll always run a profit, you know, have a profit in your business by using the money that you earned from your wrap cash and put back into your business.
How many people do you typically wrap?
I shoot for 8 people each month because I know if I'm wrapping 8 people each month, then I am in the profit zone. So that's what I aim to shoot and wrap each month. Now, there are months where I don't wrap that many people each month, but I sign plenty of loyal customers because I work my business on Instagram and on Facebook, you know. And people sign, they totally do. They absolutely do. I have a girl actually who is a college student at UCLA. She's a swimmer, and she's signing up because of my Instagram. You know, so I sign people up from Instagram, not daily, but very regularly. So it's just all in the relationships that you build. You know, and so depending on what your Instagram, the relationships that the people who follow you and stuff, you can start building a relationship with those people, and because you do it now without realizing it. Like I post a picture of like my foundation, you know, or my makeup or my lipstick, and people are like, oh, where'd you get that? What kind is that? I don't get paid when people go buy a new lipstick because they go to Ulta where I get my makeup, you know. But like when I post, you know, that I'm rapping and stuff, people are like, oh, does that really work? I've seen it before, and I can be like, yeah, it does work. Or my hair is this long now, and look how short it used to be. Those are things that I can share with people. So you build that repertoire with them. They're already following you because they love cheer or dance, you know, or that they love seeing your photography photos. They're already following you. So now it's just about reinforcing those relationships and showing and sharing that you are using products.
And I think the best way would probably to be like, look at me, like I use this, look at my hair, like, and show them that like it actually works on me. Like I wrap myself, like look at myself.
Be a product of the product. And if you're not ordering products for you to use every single month, it's really hard to be a product of the product. What you just said, that is a great example. Because when I started, I had never used the product before. So I was like, I don't know if they work. But I signed up anyways, you know. But like the other day, I posted a picture of my hair and how long my hair's gotten. And so many people like that photo versus if I had just posted a picture of a hair, skin, nail on. You know what I mean? So the more personal you can make it, the more people will like it. They don't think that they're liking a product photo, but it actually is, you know? And so I love being able to post pictures in a way that doesn't make it look like it's an advertisement. I want them to like, oh, she's using this. Yeah.
That's what I do. If I see like a before and after picture of like a relatable person, like, oh, okay, like she started with that. Oh yeah. So yeah. That's a good idea. What are the ingredients? Is there anything like do I learn about like what's
you can learn about? So you'll have access to the document section in your back office where you literally could click on any one of our products that we have and read the full product information sheet on every single one of them.
Okay.
So when people have questions for me, like I don't know everything about every single product, so if they have specific questions, I'll just go into my back office, I'll pull it up, I'll look at it, and then help them answer their questions.
Do you know if they test on animals?
We don't test on any animals. Yeah.
No, seriously, that was such a relief because I was scared about it because I've been on this like movement of like, don't test on animals. So.
See, and it's in line with what you believe, you know, because it's harder to share something. Obviously, if this company did test on animals, there would be a lot of people freaking out.
I don't even know if I'd be able to like represent.
Right, exactly. So we don't test on animals. Not 100% of our products are vegan, obviously, but you know, so that's a different category, of course. But it's no animals.
Like in the hair, like what do you think? Like with calcium or?
I can't remember exactly. I know one was with calcium. Like I know another one is because of like the dairy that comes from obviously cow-based products. But yeah, so there are certain products that are not vegan, completely vegan, but we don't test on any animals. Yes. Yeah. So what other questions?
Okay, let me just make sure I have all of this down. So it would be $99 to get the package plus shipping and handling, $20 a month to keep the website running. My own website, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then off that, 80.
So about $90 worth of products.
$90 worth of products I need to buy. Or I could buy more and then people give me, okay, right?
Yep.
So the more I buy, the more they buy. Okay.
As long as you're doing your part in sharing that you have these available.
Okay, so basically, when would this all start? Like, when would I start?
We can get you signed up now, and then in 3 to 7 days is when your kit comes to you. We'll also set up a date for your launch party today. Like you'll look at your calendar, I'll look at mine, and we'll set a date for your calendar for your party as well.
And so that's the party that I
invite people over to. Yep,
okay.
exactly.
Okay, so what day is good for you?
Let me me see. Okay. Are there certain days